History Lord channel. I'm whispering because you're joining me here in the Queen's bathroom. And nobody should actually be in here. It's actually all that's left of Montague House. What was Montague House? And why is the Queen's bath still here? Let's find out, shall we? Welcome to London. In 1795, Princess Caroline of Brunswick married her cousin Prinny, the Prince of Wales, later to become Prince Regent and even later King George IV. Sadly, it was not a happy marriage. Prinny, who had married Caroline for her large fortune, was far more interested in his mistress, Maria Fitzherbert. The philandering prince started spreading rumours about Caroline's adulterous and slovenly ways. Apparently, she was hopelessly adulterous, never washed, rarely changed her underclothes, and had bad breath because of her fondness for raw garlic and onions. After giving birth to a daughter, Caroline was banished to Montague House, where her mother lived. Supposedly, she consoled herself with wild orgies and scandalous affairs. Apparently, of an evening, it was normal for her to single out a man to share a conversation, and the two of them would retire to a separate room or the garden. Forgive me, I'm going to have to read this next bit because I do want to get it right and it's quite amusing. Now, according to one of her ladies-in-waiting, who was called Lady Hester Stanhope, one of the rooms in Montague House contained an oriental figure that was automated, and it was automated to perform lewd and obscene movements. Yes, indeed. What they were, I've no idea. But Lady Stanhope went on to say how the sea captains used to colour up when she danced about, exposing herself like an opera girl, and then she gartered below the knee. She was so low and so vulgar. Well, that does cast a pretty picture about the Queen herself, doesn't it? During Caroline's time here, Montague House became a second royal court. When Caroline exiled herself and left Britain in 1814, in a fit of rage, the Prince Regent had Montague House torn down. The site is now near the Ranger's House in Greenwich Park. Montague House no longer exists, but what remains are steps down to a sunken bath which was unearthed in 1909. Although Caroline may have been unfaithful, at least she wasn't unhygienic. In July 1821, the now King George IV banned her from his coronation at Westminster Abbey. She attempted several times to get in and was thwarted at every attempt, last seen banging on a side door. She died just over a fortnight later at just 53 years old. The cause of death was unclear. Was it an intestinal obstruction, cancer, or was she poisoned? We would never know. By this time, she was so unpopular with the public that her funeral bier was stopped from progressing down many of London's streets. Eventually, her body was conveyed to Harwich and taken by ship to her final resting place in Brunswick Cathedral. There's the story. We do hope you enjoy these videos. We certainly enjoy making them for you. If you want to know what we do outside of the YouTube channel, then have a look down in the description below and see about James's Last Line films, or go to historylord.co.uk and see about one of my walking tours of London. Thanks for watching. We'll see you very soon. James has just had a lovely little butterfly land on him as well, and I'm off to strangle a crow. I'll see you soon. Before you say anything, I'm actually vegan. I don't harm animals. I've just gone to the crow. We had a few words now, and he's absolutely fine. I hope that clears things up. Shall we wait until that nasty siren goes?
This is a good time to tell you all about our sponsor.
Yes, our sponsor is Jacob's Sirens. Sirens for everyone. There we are. That's gone now. Right, we're still rolling.
That's it?
No.
Jacob's Sirens, they never go away.
Jacob's Sirens, they're on forever. If you want to know what we do outside of these, then please have a look down below. Everyone's a critic, aren't they?
Oh,
everyone's a critic.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I usually do these things in one, but because, you know...
well, it's my fault, right, okay.
That one was your fault.
That one
the
was
first two weren't, but
yeah,
the first...
that one was my fault.
And that is the story. Hope you enjoy it. We enjoy making these videos. Hope you enjoy it.
If you enjoy it.
If you enjoy it, tell your friends. Hey! We make one saucy video and it turns into a carry-on. we've really got to move on because I want to be over there at 1 o'clock because there's something happening and we've got to film other things.